Now that we committed both branches, let's see how it works, right? So let's try first to merge, right? So I'm going to go to develop. So I'm going to check out develop, right? So when I check out this branch, I pretend to be the first developer. When I check out this branch, I prefer to be the second, right? So now I'm trying to merge, right? And either of them can do it, right? And note that each of the developer has a complete history on their computer, right? So I'm going to go and merge the branch. And you can do two ways, right? So you can do merge commit. If you're really feeling, as Google says, you're feeling lucky today, right? Do merge commit, otherwise merge to working tree. But if anything goes wrong, it will basically, fall back. I was feeling lucky. It did the commit. And as you can see, what happened here on your right? So for a very long time I stood, right? So my improvement upon Robert Frost was accepted by the merge. And also there is a second verse, right? So that's how it worked. I can push it here, right? Okay, so now we have one change, another change, and a merge. Other way of doing it, right? And in order to do that, I'm going to undo this previous commit, undo last commit. Okay, so I'm going to undo last commit. And I'm going to reset the, okay, second push. Okay, so force push, I'm going to just override this previous commit, right? Okay, so now we're back to where we started, right? So what you can do is you can do either rebase or cherry pick. So I'm going to cherry pick. So rebase is just sequence of cherry picks happening automatically in sequence. So I'm going to cherry pick, and what it will do is it will tell me, okay, so let's take this change and apply it on top of the original branch. So this time, instead of cherry pick and commit, I will go cherry pick, and note I click this append SHR to commit message, and this actually is called differently in source tree. But what this does is it lets you actually recover the original version even after the change, right? So let me just show how it's done. Right, so now cherry pick succeeded, and now we have the modified verse again. So as you can see here, it applied the second verse and merged it with my change to the first verse, right? I'm going to commit, and you see it says cherry picked, right? So let's just remember, this, I'm just to copy this tag, right? So second verse on branch, right? So, okay, so now the way it looks like this, right? Now, we have the branch. So this branch ended, right? I'm not working on it anymore. There is this change and the second change, but the second change in the commit message has this link, this hyperlink, right? And if I click on it, it will point to this place where it came from. And now you have two options, right? So one is to retire the branch, but keep it, right? So there could be a naming convention for the branches that you don't use. You can keep it for some time, or you can delete it, right? So if you delete it, so I'm going to go and delete the branch, I will end up with linear history. And I'm going to delete it even from remote repository, otherwise it come back next time I pull. Okay, so now we have our improved quote unquote poem in the linear history, right? So now if I'm going to undo anything here or come back to every previous point, I don't have to worry about like which of these two branches works.